Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Leher Jain, and I'm a second year law student at the National Law School, Bangalore. On behalf of the CLAT Tutor legal team, I'm here to discuss a topic that's been in the legal news for quite some time now. The Supreme Court has recommended to the government that it must consider creating additional courts to exclusively hear check related cases. Now, these may be cases related to check bounces or any other cases that are referred to under the Negotiable Instruments Act. Now, let us look at the background under which this case really became important. Now, the Supreme Court took suo motu cognizance of the large number of check bounce cases that were pending in the country. Now, suo motu cognizance means that it on its own took recognition of a condition that was dire in the country, which means that nobody actually went to court and filed a case for this, but the Supreme Court recognized the lack of effort and coordinated mechanisms that are in place for the expedited disposal of these cases, and it realized that it had to do something for the same. The Supreme Court has also appointed a senior advocate, Siddharth Luthra, and advocate K. Parameshwara as amicus curiae in the case. Amicus curiae is again a Latin term, which means friend of the court. So these two advocates are not arguing for either sides, but are rather helping the judges in this court to come to a resourceful solution. Now, the Supreme Court in this particular order studied the condition of pending cases in the country and found that something had definitely to be done regarding the number of check bounce cases pending. And it said that the Constitution itself confers power upon the government to establish additional courts for better administration of laws. And they referred this order to the government. It must be noted that the government did study this order carefully and it did agree to the Supreme Court. Now, let us study the legal rules under which the government has the power to establish additional courts in the country. Mainly, these revolve around Articles 247, 323A, and 323B of the Constitution of India. Now, Article 247 is extremely broadly worded, where it says that the Parliament can establish additional courts for the administration of justice. Now, administration of justice is an extremely wide term, which can take into its ambit absolutely any type of additional court that the Parliament might want to set up for the speedy disposal of cases. Secondly, Article 323 Clause A empowers the Parliament to set up administrative tribunals. Now, administrative tribunals are a very specific kind of tribunal that helps the government in its everyday business. For example, the Central Administrative Tribunal that hears cases regarding government officials, such as civil servants and the government itself. The third article, which is important in this present matter, is Article 323, Clause B, which empowers the Parliament to set up specific tribunals in matters related to tax or foreign exchange, industrial, or labor disputes. So it is under these three broad rules of the Constitution that the Parliament is empowered to set up additional courts. In the present case, when the additional courts will be set up to hear check bounce cases, they will be set up under Article 247 to further the administration of justice. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you do have any further queries, please feel free to mail us, and also do leave your feedbacks in the comment section. Thank you.